tonight, as usual, it's the same as always. For those of you who've been coming regularly, I won't plug my mic in just yet, just in case you need to tell me anything. But we're just going to do a little sort of like meditation where at the beginning, I'm just going to need you to be slightly involved in that. The meditation will wash over you whether you're conscious or not, but it's beneficial if you can just listen to the words and kind of not necessarily repeat them, but just consciously kind of really connect with them. So this is this karmic contract clearing that I've been feeling over the last week. When things happen for me in dreams, I then tend to sort of like put it out there around me. And what I found this week with my clients and yogis is so many people have suddenly started having people pop up way back from their past in their dreams. I don't know if any of you have felt that this week, but have you? Yeah, I see a few nods. But in a yoga class the other night, I had 20 people in the class, and I think 8 of them, or maybe even more of them, said the same. And I'm not talking like the other day, I'm talking back to maybe teenage years, childhood, that kind of thing. And then it was around the super moon, and then possibly some other energies coming in. And I just felt, okay, well, this feels like a time, obviously we're going through a huge transition on the planet at this time. And it felt that it could only be beneficial to work with you all to clear these, well, I call them karmic contracts. And what they are is contracts or agreements that we make with other souls to come into this life or other lives in order to help us to heal and to learn lessons. And there's nothing dark about these. They're only full of love most of the time. Certainly what we're doing tonight, I'm not going to delve any deeper into anything else. We're just going to work with the violet flame, and we're going to ask Metatron to help as well. And we're going to go into anything. So you may have made a contract or an agreement with somebody who was going to come in at some point in your life and teach you something, which might have actually been not very pleasant, but it would have been really, really beneficial to you. And we go through periods in our lives, perhaps of, a few years or a few decades, when we have to learn something. And then what we need to be able to do is let that go. And we need to be able to find a way to heal it, to say, okay, I've done that now. I've learned that lesson. I've done that karmic pattern many times, and now it's time for me to move on with that. And so we're releasing that person with love, because that person will have come in on a higher level. It would have been from love that they created that lesson for you. Does that make sense? Just kind of want to, yeah. And it can happen in relationships, it can happen with money, it can happen with our health. And it might not always be connected to another person, another soul, but it could just be that you came into this life, you made an agreement. It could be a marriage vow that you made in the past with someone who's still coming back into your life now. There's still a connection with them. So it's not, some of you have probably done cord cutting. I do a lot of cord cutting on my Reiki courses. Some of you might have done that with me already. This is a little bit different. It's going a little bit deeper, and we're actually working through multi-dimensions and in all directions. So we're not just working in this life, we're working through many lives. And the violet flame, Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, that's very powerful energy. So I'm going to be calling on all of that. Is that okay with you all?
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd explain what we're doing, because it's good to have a little bit of consciousness about this. Don't look at my hands, they're absolutely covered in, I've been doing my garden, clearing all my pots. So it's good to just have a little bit of an awareness of what we're actually doing before we start. Okay, so I'm going to plug my mic. Is anyone, oh, someone sent me a message in the chat. Does anyone want to let me know anything? Yes, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so that could well be connected to what we're doing. So if anyone's got any questions, wants to let me know anything particular that you want me to work with, just having an intention around anything particular is good sometimes. Otherwise, come and get comfortable. Now is your time just to come and get comfortable wherever you are. Come and relax. I'm going to mute you all. So I will mute you unless you're near your screen now, and you can just click that on. And for those of you who haven't been before, basically I talk you through into a meditation. We'll do this contract clearing, and then I go silent as I work with Metatron to send you healing light. Okay, so for quite a long period of the meditation, I'm not talking. Hear me, okay? Probably about half an hour or so, and then at the end I draw you back in, I call you back in, and if at the end you're really relaxed, you're super comfortable and not at all feeling like you want to come back, then feel free to just turn. I can turn your camera off for you. You don't have, there's no pressure to come back and say goodbye. If you just want to stay where you are, just, you know, mute off, or I'll turn you off, and the session will obviously end anyway. You also all get a replay in an hour or so after the healing, and that lasts 3 days, so you can watch again. It also means if you have any tech issues or anything, you can you're not going to miss out. Okay, so come and get comfortable. Make sure you've got a blanket handy. Close your eyes and start to focus into your breath. Long, slow, deep breaths in and out. And I'm just going to take a moment to tune in myself tonight. Just going to take a moment just to tune into the energy flow from my heart to yours. Just asking Metatron to draw closer to us now, to bring his energy in, hold us in his light space, his light bath. So Metatron is a very beautiful, very tall, powerful man, very majestic. He has a very strong presence. Extremely powerful. So we're just calling him in to connect with you all, to get the energy flowing, to start to channel this healing. And this is a healing tonight. And whatever we clear, whatever we release, will help you to move on with your life. It will clear any blocks, anything that's holding you back that you may not even be aware of. You may then have dreams that help you to understand. Often those dreams are very metaphoric, but sometimes, as I know myself and many of you have had the last week or so, a person from your past might literally come in very strongly. Their energy may come in very strongly. If it feels like they're coming in with love, with a really pure, unconditional love for you, for what you share together on a soul level, then it's very likely to be connected to what we're doing here tonight. These energies that we're working with, these karmic contracts, agreements, marriage vows, partnerships, anything that needs to be cleansed, they're all coming from light, they're all coming from love. They're all here to help us to learn. So we're also going to call in that violet flame now, and I want you just to imagine a beautiful violet flame pouring into your third eye center, Ajna chakra, center of the forehead. Imagine that violet light there at the forehead. Imagine it filling the whole of your head. Violet flame pouring in. Powerful energy pouring down through the column of your neck, your throat, down over your shoulders. Feel that cavity within your torso filled with this violet flame. Down through your arms, into your hands, into your fingers. That violet flame moving down through your hips, down through your legs, into your knees, down through your lower legs, into your ankles, feet, and into your toes. And see that energy as a flame. Really try to see that violet flame, rays of fire energy, Feel that within your body now. Feel that moving up into your crown, down into fingers, through the heart center, into your feet and your toes. And then feel it as also moving around your body now. So that flame is actually extending out from your skin, from your bone, out to fill the space around you. So I want you to really imagine that 1 meter or 2 meters around you, around your body, there is a violet light. You can imagine that any way you like. You could just see that as flames, pure flames, or you could see it as a circle of energy, a bubble of energy around you. Good. So I'm seeing that around you all now, that violet flame. And then we're also going to call on Archangel Michael, using the sword of Archangel Michael now to bring in what's needed to cut and cleanse and clear these karmic contracts, agreements, vows, any ceremonies that you've taken part in on a soul level, in this life or past lives or in other dimensions, asking Archangel Michael to come and help to cut any vows, any agreements, any signatures, any words that you've spoken or written or agreed to through all dimensions and in all directions. Good. So now I want you to imagine that pouring down through the crown of your head, we're going to bring in that powerful white light of Archangel Metatron, pouring in through the crown, all the way down through your energy centers. So this white light energy is almost like it's so bright, it pierces completely. It's like looking at the sun. If you were to see this light, it would almost blind you. It's so bright. It's been pouring down through the crown, behind the third eye, down into your neck, all the way down through your energy centers. Vishuddha at the throat, Anahata at the heart, Manipura, solar plexus, Savastana, sacral, Muladhara at the base, right down in between your legs and into the earth, piercing the earth beneath your body, wherever you're sitting, lying, or standing this evening. And then it draws all the way back up again from Mother Earth. It draws that white light energy from Mother Earth back up to align with your soul star just above your head, just above the crown. Beautiful. So you're aligned, you're contained, you're protected, completely protected from any low vibration frequency energies. Any soul energies that are no longer serving you will now be released, allowing you to be free of any chains that hold you, any contracts that hold you. Good. So now I just want you to relax. I want you to relax in your body. Now that we've connected to that light energy, I want you to really relax through the back of your body. Really sinking down into your hips, into your base. I'm just going to do a little body scan. And as we do the body scan, I'm going to bring in the light scanner that Metatron uses, this scanner that runs up and down your body, just scanning through, releasing anything, that first layer that needs to go so that you're fully open for this energy to reach you. So I just want you to take awareness to your toes, relax your toes. Awareness to your feet, up into your heels, relax your feet and heels. Awareness to your ankles and into your calves. Relax your ankles and your calves. Awareness to your knees and to your thighs. Relax your knees and thighs. Awareness to your sit bones. Relax your sit bones and hips. Awareness to your lower back and your lower abdomen. Relax your lower back and abdomen. Awareness to the central part of your spine and back. Relax the central part of your back. relax your upper abdomen. Awareness to your shoulder blades, right side and left side. Relax your shoulder blades. Awareness to your chest, center, right and left chest. Relax your chest. Awareness to your upper chest and collarbone. Relax your upper chest and your collarbone. Awareness to your shoulders. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Awareness to your upper arms. Relax your upper arms. Awareness to your elbows. Relax your elbows. Awareness to your forearms. Relax your forearms into your wrists and hands. Relax your wrists and hands. Awareness to your fingers. Relax your fingers and your thumbs. Awareness to your head. Relax your head. Allow your head to sink heavily. Awareness to the muscles of your face. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, your eyes. Relax your temples. Relax your cheeks. Relax your nose and the tip of your nose. Relax your ears. Relax your mouth. Relax your chin. Relax your jaw. Feel your whole body letting go now, letting go of any tension, any stress, any holding anywhere in your body. Let it go. Take some deeper breaths. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth to let go. You have that violet flame light around you. You have that beautiful white light. Metatron's staff pouring down through your chakra centers. You are aligned. You are light. So before we begin, I'm just going to read to you this beautiful oath of light. So this is where I'd like you to just be a little bit conscious, if it's possible, to just allow these words just to run through, just to be there consciously in your mind, just a little. Don't worry if you fall asleep. If you're already asleep, I'll ensure that the vibration of these words is received by you all. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great messenger of God return to earth. From the centre where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will do good descend on earth. From the centre which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where darkness dwells. Let love and light and power descend on earth and manifest the divine plan on earth. So just allowing those words to wash over you, feeling connected into love and light, all lower vibrations or frequencies, anything dense, just being lifted now, being lifted, all shadow energies being lifted into the light so they can become conscious, so we can become conscious of all dark, individually and collectively at this time. So we are now going to ask that all karmic contracts, agreements, marriages, vows and partnerships are released. All soul lessons that have been learnt on the level of love, on the vibration, the frequency of pure love are now released. All souls who have helped us on our journey in this dimension, in this life, in all dimensions and in all directions are now released if our lessons are now learnt and we no longer need to continue, so that we may be released into our highest good, our greatest good, and we may fulfill ourselves fully in this life and in all future lives, in all dimensions and all directions. We ask for these contracts, agreements, vows to be released for our highest good and only for our highest good. Any that are still serving us for our highest good may remain. You can now repeat in your mind, I now decree to release all vows, agreements, contracts, marriages, partnerships, signatures, words, said in this life or in other lives that have brought me to having to learn lessons around poverty, scarcity, abuse of any kind, abandonment of any kind, neglect of any kind, rejection of any kind, illness of any kind, dis-ease of any kind, scarcity, violence of any kind, aggression of any kind, death in any way, all vows released. I release all souls who have helped me to learn my soul lessons. I release them in love. I release them in pure love for their highest good. I release all vows, agreements, marriages, all ceremonies partaken in, all lessons learned now released, so that that contract and agreement is now nulled, is released, so that I may move on and live my life fully to my highest soul's potential. I release all souls who have been involved in any way into helping me reach where I am today on my soul journey. I release them all. I release all souls who are holding me back on my soul's journey from where I may move on to from today. I release them all. I release all souls with great love, with pure love, with unconditional love. In all dimensions, lives and directions, I release them now. I decree that all contracts, agreements, marriages, vows, ceremonies, signatures, words spoken are now nulled and void. I ask that only lessons and evolutionary tests that are still relevant to my soul's journey in this life for my soul's highest good remain. Only those that serve my highest good may remain. All else is released. So you may now relax and let go. There is no longer any need to remain conscious at this time. You may now completely release yourselves. Let yourself know that it's okay now to completely sink into a liminal state of consciousness, of release and relaxation. Metatron and I are now going to begin to accentuate that releasing of contracts and vows and agreements, marriages, ceremonies, signatures, and words spoken by using the light, the sacred geometry, and working with the plasma around your energy body to pick away and release anything that is holding you back, whether it be physical, whether it's manifesting in your body at this time, whether it be emotional, whether it's sitting in your heart or your solar plexus at this time, whether it be mental, may it be thought processes, stuck patterns, loops that you're experiencing at this time or have done throughout the decades in your life, or whether it be purely energetic or in another dimension. We'll also be working through the dimensions to cut cords. So the next time you hear me will when I'll be calling you back. So just relax. So just feeling that beautiful light of Archangel Metatron around you, that powerful strength, that warrior energy of Archangel Michael around you, that clearing, cleansing energy of the violet flame around you, clearing on all levels, all dimensions, all directions. Now I want you to visualize that you're standing in a waterfall of beautiful, pure, crystalline water. It's pouring down over you, pouring down over your head, over your body. You can be standing in it, sitting in it, or lying down in this waterfall. It's beautiful, it's cold, but it's sacred water. It's just washing over you, and with it is taking any residue of anything that needs to be released at this time from all of these karmic connections and contracts that we are releasing this evening. Just feel it all being washed, all being taken, so that you're really purely cleansed of anything that's no longer serving you. What's brought you to here, to this moment, released. Unless there is a thread of karmic influence that is required for you on this journey, that is needed. We're not trying to take away anything that is vital to your soul's growth, only that which needs to be released for your highest good. And Archangel Metatron is asking us all to consider tonight that every step that we take on this earth, every step that we take on this earth is valid, is vital. Feeling that every step, every day, every moment, wherever it takes you, wherever it brings you, is valid and vital to your soul journey. So really considering that for the rest of the evening and into tomorrow, into the weekend, into the week. Really think about where you go, where your steps take you. Really take time to consider how important it is to be aware of where your steps take you, who you come into contact with, what they say, the message they might give you, what you might need to say to them, what's important for them to hear from you. Consider the tree, consider the flower, consider the grass or the bare earth, the sand or the ocean. Consider the animals, the creatures, the birds that you come into contact with, the fish if you swim, the wildlife. Consider the sky, consider the clouds. Consider every insect that you pass, that touches you as you move through this life. Consider all beings, all energies, whether you only take a few steps on this earth in a day, or whether you take many steps on this earth in a day. Really feeling connected to all of them, feeling that they are all valid, all important, all vital to your journey. Feel that you are a seeker of knowledge, a seeker of wisdom, a seeker of guidance, and everything you need is there, all found through every step that you take. Let go of any feelings that anything is insignificant to you now. Any feelings that anything is not valid or not vital in some way to you. Feel that everything is significant. So no more rushing, no more sleeping as you move on this earth, as you are fully connected to this journey as a soul. Be awake and feel it. And let yourself love. Let yourself live fully, freely and completely. Because you are love, you are free, you are complete, just as you are. So if you're coming back, you might like to take a few deeper breaths. If you're staying as you are, just tune out of my voice now and let it wash over you as you remain peacefully in your meditation, in your dreams, in your journeys, wherever you are, wherever you went, wherever you've gone. But if you're coming back, just deeper breaths. Deeper breaths. Perhaps start to wiggle and move your body a little bit. Maybe have a bit of a stretch. Feel free to stay where you are, but if you'd like to come up, then if you're lying, perhaps you'd just like to roll to your side for a moment and then gently come up to sit. Keep your eyes closed another couple of moments. Just sit. Bring the hands together at the heart, Anjuli Mudra. And just really feel yourself and be as you are. And just saying in your mind or out loud, I decree that all that no longer serves me is released. I decree that all that no longer serves me is released. I decree that all that no longer serves me is released. And then you could just bring your hands over your eyes, let them sit there a moment. Just take an awareness to your Chitta Kash, the blank screen behind your closed eyes, just for a moment. Just gazing into that darkness. And then start to let in a little light through your fingers and blink your eyes open. And bring your hands down when you're ready. Namaste. Good. So I hope you're all doing okay. Before I finish, just to remind you to do really, Metatron always likes to give us a little task afterwards. Each week we have something we need to do, and tonight he really is thinking the barefoot walking on the earth would be really beneficial. It might not be something you want to do right now, but definitely in the morning, and perhaps write yourself a note as well, just to remind you. Really wants you to think about something very powerful tonight, about those steps, about really thinking about those steps, and really connecting. You know, a soul's journey, our human journey, isn't about the movement so much, it's about the being. But I think it was just to really get us to connect to being conscious, to staying awake, and really taking in and being aware that every moment is significant. We often only really feel it's significant when something amazing happens, or we get some kind of amazing message, or we meet someone and they say something, you know, all those things that we're kind of looking for when we're on a spiritual journey. But he was really trying to accentuate how important every moment is, how significant every moment is, even if it feels completely irrelevant. It never is. And that was really powerful. Wonderful. So, yourselves, guys, and let me know how you are. If you're, oops, no, hang on, take that off. If you're sleeping, no worries. I can't see anyone there that needs me to turn their screens off. There we go. Can't hear you. Can I hear you? How are you doing?
Thank you, Sarah. That was lovely.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very dark, isn't it? Isn't this scary?
I've just got a candle.
It's really dark. Like it. Everyone, thank you, Janet. You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, very chilled, thank you.
That's nice to hear. I will be here next week. Well, I won't be here. I'll be in my new house. So the only reason I might not be is if BT let me down. What I would probably do is, if they do, I will find someone. I'll go and steal someone else's Wi-Fi somewhere. So I will be here. Okay. Where exactly, I don't know, but I'll be on this screen for sure, because it's, you know, it's important we keep doing this weekly. So yeah, I'll find Wi-Fi somewhere.
Well, good luck with your move. So hope it goes well.
Thanks so much.
Good luck.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank
Good
you so
luck.
much,
Oh,
Sarah.
thanks, Cam. I'll chat to you soon.
Thanks, Sarah. Very good luck. It'll be beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Debbie.
Have a great move, Sarah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah. Thank you, Diego.
Thank you, Sarah. Best of luck with your move.
Oh, thank you, Amber. Lots of love. I'll see
Lots
you
of love to you. Take care.
guys. Mwah.
See you. Mwah.
Mwah. Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Donna. Bye, Laura. Bye, Jane. Did you enjoy that, Sarah?
Yeah.
Take care.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, good. Did you really feel that?
Yeah, it took me on a journey back through my whole childhood. It's
Oh,
just
wow.
amazing. Thank you.
Oh, it's such a